Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I want to do a little informational review on a pocket knife that I've had for a while. I actually got this knife when my father passed away. He actually bought it back probably in the early 80s and never really used it. He bought it for the simple fact he just liked the way it locked up because he'd never seen one that way. The knife I'm talking about is the Opinel No. 9. This is the carbon steel version. Like I said, he got it and never really used it for anything, and then when he passed away I got it, and I mainly use this knife for food prep. The blade design really works well. It's a full flat grind on the blade design, and it just slices really well, and that's the main thing I use this knife for. So let's get into this and we'll talk about it and go over some of the specs on it and go from there. So let's get you turned around here. Alright, the knife we're talking about is the Opinel. It is roughly about 4 inches long, handle wise. I've modified this one. Anybody who's had an Opinel knows that if you don't use it very often, where the blade is actually in the wood, there's no metal inside the handle, it's just strictly a wood handle with a collar around it, the blade will actually stick and get hard to open. So what I did with mine is I took a Dremel tool and cut out a little recess there on the side of the handle to make it easier to get in to the thumb nick to open the blade. Anyone who's not familiar with an Opinel, this little metal collar here is your locking mechanism, and what it does is it rotates around. Get it up here so you can see it. See how it rotates around. There's when it's unlocked. Then that rotates around and locks, essentially making this a fixed blade knife once that's around and locked in place. This particular model has a carbon steel blade, as you can see by the patina on it from where I've cut food and vegetables and fruit and different things like that with it. The overall length on this knife open is 7 1/4 inches. The blade length is 3 1/2 inches. And if you look at it, I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but the edge actually goes all the way back to right there. So it's almost all edge on that blade. The way the handle is designed with this flare toward the back, it makes it really comfortable in the hand. Probably the best thing about this knife is the fact of the weight, where it does have a full wood handle, and aside from the steel pin in the blade and the 2 steel collars on it and the blade itself, it's all wood. And this knife weighs 2 ounces even, so it's very lightweight. I haven't put this through a lot of hard tasks, but as far as basic whittling, notch making, cord cutting, cutting food and stuff, you couldn't ask for a better knife designed for that at the weight. The weight is incredible on this thing. I couldn't find any specs as far as the thickness of the blade or in regards to the Rockwell on the blade. But for comparison, I've got an SE3 here. The SE3 is an 1/8 inch thick. So comparing it to that, it's a little thinner than an SE3. So I'm not sure exact dimensions on that, but it's thinner than an 1/8 inch. But you can buy these things, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, on the internet, different places, for less than 20 bucks. I think the most common model is the number 8. This one is the number 9. which is just a little bit bigger than the number 8, I believe. But you can buy these things for anything from 12 to 20 bucks, depends on where you find them at. Well, I hope you found this interesting. I carry this one with me all the time in my backpack. I've actually got a pocket right here in the front that I keep it in all the time. And the main thing I use this knife for, like I said, is food prep. Well, I hope you found this interesting. I'll get another video made here soon and get it up. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all have a good day.